Hello, everyone. Hello, and welcome to the art stream. Welcome to today's episode of Sketchy Saturdays. So, I mean, you've read the title correctly. I'm gonna be drawing all of the Hololive members. So, as you can see, I've drawn all of them. I've drawn I've drawn all of the Hololive members from the Japan branch, from the Indonesian branch, from Holo-EN, and Holostars. So yeah, it's everyone. And I'm gonna be trying to color in everyone today. Hopefully. my laptop battery willing. Yeah. So, let's begin. No time to waste. So we'll start with the first row with Generation 0, and who better to start off with than Tokino Sora? Yeah. So, in terms of, like, how my day was today on Saturday, I'd say, like, it was okay, you know, as far as, it was okay as far as days go, like, you know, I, had, it was just, like, you know, it wasn't anything special. I have quite a bit of work to do over the weekend, because I've got some exams I need to, you know, I might have mentioned this in my, talk stream, but I have exams to do, I've quite a few exams to study for and projects to do, but you know, I've been getting through them. So there's that. I'm probably gonna take it really easy tonight after this, because this is gonna be a lot of work, but a lot of fun work. Yeah. So yeah, Tokino Sora. That's who I'm drawing right now. The very first and finest of the Hololive idols, and the one who is currently maintaining Yago's dream. Yago's very fragile dream. Yeah. Hold on. Let me just color in Sora's mouth. Sora, I think, is gonna set a lot of the guidelines for how I draw the rest of the cast in this ensemble picture. And I'm probably going to be making edits to some of the drawings as I go along, because I think you know, there needs to be some stuff that needs to be changed around to make it look better. Like, see right here how the one of her wrist cuffs doesn't have a line? I need to draw that in to make it look consistent, like so. Yeah. Yeah, it's not surprising. Tokino Sora is the first and last idol in Hololive. Everyone after her is more of a member of a more of a comedian. I hope the subreddit really likes this one. Because I've been working hard on this picture all week and stuff, and, you know, I'm hoping that everyone just receives this picture well. Yeah. This might need to be a bit lighter. I mean, to be fair, yeah, Asuki's pretty idolish too. Yeah, she and Sora are probably the only two Hololive members who are really upholding Yago's dream. The others are just kind of making it roll in the dirt through various means. And it's just really funny to see. I think what was especially funny was just seeing Yago admit, like, yeah, Hololive really isn't a idol company anymore. It's now an entertainment company, and that was when we knew his dream was just finished. His idol dream crushed. Now he just houses a bunch of comedians. And yeah, everyone in Hololive, I guess, is a different blend of unhinged weirdo, and I mean this in the best way possible. I love them all. I love them precisely because they're just so, well, they're so true to themselves, I guess. That's, I think, a lot of what Hololive's charm comes from, really. Just seeing everyone be like, you know, even if they're playing a fictional character, you can tell they're being very genuine through the character they play. Like, you can tell they genuinely really like what they're doing. That they're having a lot of fun. Having a really good time doing what they do. Alright, now let's move on to her hair ribbon. Yeah. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Sora's really cute though, I love her. She's got a great singing voice. I've been listening to some of her covers sometimes, and like she's just a really good, you know, really wholesome and sweet person. I like her a lot. I like Sora. If you want a good and friendly time, just check out her channel. She's, you know, she's regarded very highly by all the Hololive members for a reason. She's the first member for a reason. Toki no Sora. Yep, and that's Sora done. So I think for the before I get like before I go on to specific characters, I'm gonna start with doing like general details that they all share. So like you know, open mouths or eye colors, that sort of thing. Yeah. And then we'll go from there, because this will just make my workflow faster, I think. I didn't know that Sora's bear had a channel, though. That's actually really cute. I dig that. That's seriously cute. I'm trying to remember what his name is. If I recall correctly, it's Ankimo. Ankimo. That's cute. That's a cute name. Ankimo. Let me see where else. So as you see with like some of the later drawings I've done, I'm gonna probably need to neaten them up in like, you know, stuff. I need to kind of you know, get rid of the bits where the negative space is accidentally filled by the colors and stuff. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Hato is absolutely chaotic evil, and that's why I love her. That's why I love her a lot. She's great. I love her. And yeah, as you can see, I also drew all of the hollow stars too. I feel like they don't get enough love, particularly because of how many talented people are on their group too. They're a really nice bunch, especially like Astel and whatnot. They're really fun. I gotta watch more of the Hollow Star stuff. They're just like criminally underrated, which is a shame because, you know, they're just really, really good at what they do too. So now I'm just coloring in. Now I'm coloring in the eyes and teeth and stuff. So I'm going in with all the you know, generic white colors before I get into like characters who specifically white colors or whatnot. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I mean, I know the like the kind of obvious reason why a lot of the you know, a lot of Hololive is more popular than Hollow Stars and stuff. And I do understand that, you know, Hololive is generally going to be more popular with male otaku than with female otaku. But I feel like, you know, with the surgence of VTubers and stuff, with the rise of VTubers and a lot of in the West and stuff, I feel like that's going to change eventually. And whoever manages to tap into the market fully for male VTubers is really gonna it's really gonna make bank with them. Although, you know, recently I've been seeing more female fans of VTubers, so I feel like, you know, Hollow Stars or, you know, might eventually be able to catch their big break. I hope they do. They seem like a really cool bunch. I'm glad to see, like, you know, I'm glad to see that Hollow Stars is getting more success. So, like, recently with Astel and Amelia's and Ollie's collab stream, that was very successful. I liked seeing that a lot. That was really good. I'm glad to see them find them. I'm glad to see them find more and more exposure. I hope that they I hope that, you know, I hope that they eventually become, you know, I hope that they eventually catch their big break. Yeah. I hope that, you know, success, you know, I'm really interested to see what will come out of the second Halloween auditions. I'm really interested to see what that will result in. You know? Like, who's going to be chosen as the who's gonna be chosen as the next generation of Halloween. It's gonna be interesting to see, like, who gets picked and who doesn't. I know that there's gonna be a lot more hype surrounding this generation than the last generation, because now that Halloween is a huge huge success, you know, the expectations for Halloween Gen 2 are gonna be super high. They're gonna be, you know, super high. And yeah, if Hollow Stars EN becomes a thing, I can assume that they'll get pretty damn popular too. Like, you know, I know, you know, when I ventured into the subreddit to check out who, you know, to check out the audition thread, I noticed a lot of the people who auditioned, you know, were men who wanted to get into the VTubing business too. And they were like, oh, gender is irrelevant according to this application. That's great. It means Hollow Stars EN is probably on the cards now. So a lot of male VTuber fans were really excited about that. Yeah, that was really interesting for me to see, personally. I'm just gonna color in Kanata's hair here, because it's white. Why not? Who are you hoping for Hololive EN Gen 2 specifically? I'm wondering. Like, I genuinely really want to know, like, who you hope will get into who you hope will get into the we'll get into the group, because, like, I'm really interested to see what kind of talents they'll be recruiting from then. What kind of talents they'd be interested in recruiting. Yeah. Or who you think would be capable enough of joining the troupe. Yeah. Joining the group. Oh, Sapphire. Sapphire. She would be awesome as a member of, I think she'd be awesome as a member of, Hololive, or as a, you know, or as, even as the, V-singer and stuff. I don't know whether she applied or not, but I think she'd be a really good fit. She's a really powerful voice, and I love her covers. It'd be really cool. It'd be really cool for her to do that. Yeah. Let me see. Someone that likes fighting games. Yeah, no, a VTuber that is really into fighting games, I think would go down really well too. Like, I mean, I know that Mori Calliope is pretty interested in like Guilty Gear and stuff, so that was cool to see. But you know, having a very fighting game oriented VTuber would be genuinely like super cool. Like, we have quite a few Apex fans of Apex and stuff in Hololive, so yeah, it would be interesting to have like a whole variety of genre gamers. Hi Uri, thanks for coming along to the stream. I don't think, you know, to be honest, I don't think Mori, I don't think Calliope is a, I don't think Mori is an anomaly, as much as an anomaly as people give her credit for. I think she, like, has a lot of the skills that people are, I think she has a lot of the skills that Hololive are looking for, like, within their talents and stuff. Like, she's a good artist, she's a good music producer, she's charismatic, and she's worked with a bunch of, you know, in her past life, she's worked with a bunch of famous industry artists in the J-rap scene. So she has a good navigation around the, she's obviously navigated the J-music scene before. So, like, yeah, I don't think she's as much of an anomaly as some people say she is. She's, you know, she's definitely, you know, she's very multi-talented, so I'm not surprised. She's multi-talented, so I'm not surprised she got picked to be a part of EN. She's really cool. I think she's a great pick. To be honest, I don't know if there's, oh, her style though, her style. Right, her talk style. That, I mean, I guess that makes sense. But then again, you know, Kiryu Coco was also part of Hololive too, and she also has quite an American sense of humor. She also has quite an American sense of humor and understanding of pop culture and stuff. Like, a lot of, you know, the jokes she makes are like, I mean, for lack of a better word saying it, she's very American too. Yeah. Thank you, Astria. That means a lot. That means a lot to me. You know, I mean, I'm not gonna, you know, if that means a lot to me, that you think I do have a shot at this, at the thing. Yeah, but I feel like, you know, they're quite vague. They're quite vague on, like, what it takes to become a, you know, a successful member of Hololive. Like, I mean, there are general senses of, like, why they got accepted into the company to begin with, But, you know, when we go into more specifics, it gets more vague. For instance, like, we know that a lot of them are multi-talented, like, they're capable of singing, of drawing, of speaking multiple languages, of streaming, of carrying a charismatic personality and stuff like that. That's, you know, that's all true. But then we get more into the specifics, and you're like, well, how many people, you know, who already fit that bill have been rejected by Hololive, who were never given a chance? That's something, you know, that's something I'm wondering, and I feel like that's just, I guess that's part of the risk of auditioning for, like, such a big company, just like auditioning in general. Like, when you audition for any company, really, any big company, like, be it Riot Games for video game art or stuff like that, video game art or something like that, it's, you know, it's, I guess, for lack of a better word, for, if I was gonna be cynical, the term of it would be, it's a crapshoot. Like, you know, it's worth having a shot, but these kind of positions are, like, super competitive. It's, you know, realistically speaking, the chance you have of getting into these sorts of institutions, even if you do fit the bill for like everything, is quite small. Also, yeah, no, Suisei did not make the first auditions. She had to really fight for her position in Hololive as it is now. Like, she was originally an indie VTuber. Suisei was originally an indie VTuber, and she did a lot of collaboration with Inonaka Music, which was Hololive's music label that featured ASCII and stuff. And how do I put this? And so she did a lot of collaborations with that. And so eventually, through like her big participation in that and like her hard work and stuff, she eventually became a member of Hololive. But she's kind of unofficially regarded as part of Generation Zero because she debuted around the time, you know, as an indie VTuber around the time that Hololive was beginning. Also, Momosuzu Nene was another example of, and Tsunamaki Watame are examples of Hololive members who did not make it past the first cut and who had to try several times in order to get into the company. I'm very surprised with Watame because she's like super talented. She's like a really good composer. I love Watame a lot. Nene, you know, Nene's story is talked about a lot though as like one of the Hololive success inspiration stories, like about how she never gave up and she continued applying each time she got rejected. Just to, and because of her persistence, that was, you know, why she ended up in Hololive at all, just because of how persistent and how clear she was that being a member of Hololive was something she wanted to do. But yeah, as you said, Dave, acknowledging that, you know, part of it is luck, is, you know, kind of a healthy way to go. And, you know, back when I was doing the V-Singer audition, I think I'll be public about this now since the auditions are over and stuff for that. I did do the Hololive V-Singer audition, and now that the, not the results, but now that the interviews have been sent out and stuff, I know for a fact that I was not considered for the interview stage of the Hololive V-Singer auditions. I mean, you know, I guess that makes sense because, you know, I didn't present myself as someone who wanted to do singing as a career on my channel and stuff. So, you know, I guess that makes sense. But at the same time, I was kind of expecting to be rejected because, you know, I had, you know, a very small amount of streaming experience at the time. I was at the very beginning of my VTuber career when I applied. Yeah. I was the very beginning of my VTuber career, so obviously I didn't have like a superb amount of streaming experience or anything like that. So yeah. I don't think, you know, I think there have been people more qualified than me to become a member of, to become the next, to become HoloEN's first V-Singer. Yeah. Also, yeah, agreed. I love Nene a lot too. Her streams are really fun and cute, and she's just a really sweet and cheerful presence. She's just like, how do I put it? Watching her streams is just like watching it's like playing Animal Crossing. They're just very, you know, gentle and soothing streams, and she's just a very gentle and sweet presence. I think, you know, she's great. I like Nene a lot. She's so cute. I hope she gets her 3D models soon. She really deserves it for how hard she works every single day. I love her. I also, yeah, that's true. Hololive really isn't the only path to VTubing. It's like, you know, a lot of people consider it like the only way to VTubing, or like the whole golden goose of VTubing or stuff like that. And I do definitely understand the sentiment, like, everyone wants to be a part of Hololive, but yeah, again, it's not the only way to become a successful VTuber. You can make it, you know, if you persevere, and, I mean, I guess, you know, a lot of people start out indie. A lot of VTubers start out indie, like, I mean, I'm an indie VTuber. I'm an indie VTuber. Yeah. And, you know, there's also, like, applying for Niji-sanji. There's smaller VTuber groups that frequently advertise themselves on the not the not the Hololive Reddit, on the that frequently advertise themselves on the VTuber Reddit. There are there, and, you know, even going indie and just, like, formulating I don't know, how do I put this? Just going indie in general. Like, even going indie and stuff, there are a lot of ways to just go indie and stuff. What do you mean in that sense that, like, I'm the indiest VTuber you've ever seen? I've seen plenty of indies. Like, I mean, there's Artemis of the Blue, there's Bao, there's Haruka Caribou. Those are all indies, too. Yeah. Sorry if I seem like I'm kind of waffling all over the place, by the way. I don't know why, but I think it was kind of because of the chocolate I ate earlier today or something. I feel like a little bit woozy for some reason. So if I, you know, just to say in advance, but if I seem like I'm kind of waffling off for some reason, please let me know. Please let me know. Also, yeah, Andy, that's true. Niji-sanji did, they did hold English VTuber auditions back in, what was it? Back in November, December-ish. They held them only for, like, 2 weeks, which was an insanely small time frame to, like, submit an application and stuff. I submitted an application, and, I didn't hear back or anything. I didn't hear back or anything, which is, so I guess I wasn't picked by them. But, how do I put this? But yeah, they did hold auditions. There's still no word about, like, what the results of those auditions were, so I guess we still got a while till we find out, like, who the Niji-sanji EN members are. Yeah. Also, that's true. Yeah, Dave. I'm, I guess self-made is quite the, is kind of something I've always wanted to be as a, with everything I do, you know. I guess it's just a habit with me and the way I, the way I, behave and the way my attitude to my work and everything. I want to do as much by myself as, possible, because I want to have the greatest amount of creative control over what I make as possible. And I just, when I, you know, hand it off to someone else, I get scared that my creative vision will be compromised in some way. So that's why I try to get as much done by myself as possible. And I'll be honest, I'm a little bit of a coward when it comes to networking. I'm a bit of a coward. Like, I want to network, obviously. I know networking is good, but also I'm quite shy and stuff, so networking is a little bit, networking is a little bit, it's a little bit of a, I mean, networking is a little bit of a challenge for me. Yeah. Yeah, no, I have noticed that a lot of the very popular indie VTubers, like Artemis and stuff like that, are part of, like, unofficial networks. Like, I'm trying, Atelier Live, I think, is her network. Atelier Live. And yeah, I've noticed that, you know, they form groups and stuff, and those groups get popular together. And, you know, I guess I'm just, you know, I guess I'm just kind of more of a person who prefers to do things who likes doing things at my own pace and stuff. So I don't feel ready to join a group yet. I just want to kind of stream and do things at, you know, do things as I please, really, for however great my audience is. Yeah. I would love to network eventually. I would love to network eventually. That is definitely on my agenda, but I just don't, you know, I'm just kind of just getting into the rhythm of being a virtual YouTuber for a long period of time, because you know, I guess towards more of the beginning of my VTubing career, you know, there were a lot of technical ups and downs and stuff. Like how do I put it? There were a lot of technical ups and downs, a lot of glitches due to the internet, due to you know, due to me not really knowing how certain things worked and stuff, and me having to iron out all of those kinks, really. Yep. So yeah, I'm just kind of doing things at my own pace. Yeah, no, I mean, you know, I would really love to do collabing, or, you know, become part of a circle if things don't go if things don't go a certain things don't go a certain way. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm waffling now. Yeah, I do think that, you know, I do think I'm cut out for networking, and I do think that's on my agenda. I guess that's the TLDR. Also, that's true. Yeah, no. Callie did start out with, like, extremely scuffed streams. Like, recently I was taking a look at her debut stream and comparing it to, like, how she streams, like, nowadays and stuff. And I was just really surprised at how glitchy and awkward it was. And I mean this in the best way possible. Like, you know, it gave me more confidence as a VTuber myself, like, well, if even these professional VTubers are experiencing issues, then maybe I should be a little less embarrassed that I'm experiencing issues, because it happens to, I guess it just happens to everyone. And, you know, even in JP, Holo JP and stuff, like, you look at members like Tsunamaki Watame and her infamous debut stream that ended with, oh, Watame did nothing wrong because her internet was horrible to her. Which led to a big meme within her community and stuff. So I think, you know, something I really do like about, you know, VTubers and stuff is how they take a lot of these technical issues in good humor, and just let them slide. Or even like in that recent Ame and Ollie Apex stream with, you know, how Ame's avatar was really lagging and really scuffed. I mean, VTuber software, I'll say this. VTuber software isn't super taxing on laptops and stuff. Like, I'm using a laptop that isn't really so designed for streaming. Like, I have a MacBook Pro. I'm using a MacBook Pro, and that's not super a computer that's designed for streaming. But, how do I put this? But it gets the job done, and I mean, my avatar works. Sometimes it does take quite a bit of energy out of my computer, but I feel like the avatar issues I'm experiencing, like, right now, are they're more due to internet connection issues rather than issues with my laptop itself. And, you know, when VTube Studios webcam app, when their webcam update comes out in sometime this March, I think that's gonna no longer be an issue, because then I'll just be able to use my I'll be able to use my I think I'll be able to use my my avatar to its full extent. Also, keep in mind that Omaru Polka did have a potato potato PC. She had a potato PC when she was debuting, and her avatar, like, still worked pretty well, even on her potato PC. So, yeah, I think at the end of the day, I don't think it's super demanding on a, I don't think it's super demanding on a potato PC or anything like that. Yeah. But those are just my thoughts on the, my thoughts on the matter. Yeah, creating art is definitely a great way to network. Hato Chama did use my artwork as a she did use my artwork as a thumbnail for one of her streams, and you know, in some of her edited content and stuff. So, you know, I've been posting a lot of my one of the ways I've been trying to network and stuff is by posting a lot of my Hololive artwork on Reddit and stuff, and making sure it gets a lot of traction there, and just seeing, and it, you know, it's usually responded to very well there. Like my Hachama Goya parody fan art was very well received over there, for instance. So I'm really happy about that. So this is kind of what I'm eventually going to be doing with this picture too. I'm gonna finish it off and then post it to Reddit and see how everyone responds. Yeah. Let me just color him some blood. Hi, Remy! I'm having a good time! Yeah! Thanks for coming along to the stream! I'm coloring in these Hololive members. Also, thank you for the comments on my Mori and Ina and Coco drawings. I think my Ina drawing was kind of old, so I expected it to kind of not get a lot of numbers in there or anything like that. But I was, you know, I was how do I put it? Drawing. My brain did a fart, sorry. But I was surprised that my Coco drawing and my Callie drawing didn't do, like, super well in there. Because I put a lot of... I mean, I really liked that Callie drawing, so... I was a little sad it didn't, do the numbers I expected it to do. But that's okay, I'm still proud of it anyways. That's the most important thing, I think, with art. Even if it doesn't perform quite like you expected it to do, what matters most is that you liked it, and I like that drawing a lot, so it's still, you know, still one I like. I was a bit surprised with the Coco one, considering it was her big million number milestone and all, but I'm still glad someone pointed out that they really liked the way I drew her teeth. That was neat. Yeah. Yeah, she did have big Bowser vibes. Looking back on it, yeah, I can definitely see the resemblance to the good old King Koopa. Nice of the princess to come over to invite us over to the Mushroom Kingdom. Eh, Luigi? I hope she made us lots of spaghetti. Luigi, look! It's a note from Bowser! Something. God, now that I'm quoting Hotel Mario, that reminds me. Did any of you watch like a lot of YouTube poop growing up? Like a lot of those shit posts growing up. They are my bread and butter when I was 12 years old. I would like watch the Faces of Evil shit posts and the I remember watching that. I remember watching those a lot when I was 12 years old, and God, the Faces of Evil, Hotel Mario. Those are great. Those are the height of entertainment. I don't think shitposts will ever reach the height of YouTube poops. They were really something special. Also, don't forget the music, too. The memories. To be honest, I still kind of find some of them funny. I think they might have fueled, like, why... They might have been a part of why, millennial humor is... Or why, Zoomer humor is, kind of like that nowadays. They might have been a big part of why it's so surreal nowadays. I'm all for it. I love these, I love the surreal wave of memes. Lamp oil, rope, bombs? You want it? It's yours, my friend, as long as you have enough rupees. Sorry, Link. I can't give credit. Come back when you're little, richer. But yeah, to comment on something you said earlier, Dave, about like about indie VTubers and stuff. Yeah, I have been considering, you know, drawing fan art for some indie VTubers I like. It's not something I'm planning to do like immediately, because I think after I do this drawing, I'm gonna probably take a few days rest for fairly obvious reasons. But after that, I may consider doing that. Yeah. Like, one indie VTuber I really like the design of is Mimika Morph. She has a really cool design, and I think she's really unique in concept. I love her a lot. Mimika's awesome. Yeah. They don't make VTubers like that every day. Oh yeah, no, I've definitely seen the CDI reanimation collab for Link in the Zelda CDI series. I don't know about... I think I've also seen the Hotel Mario one too. I'm not sure, but you know, they were a great blast to the past. I was just like, wow, I really am just reliving my the sense of humor I had when I was, what, 12 or something? Yeah, it was great, and I'm glad to see that these terrible series of Nintendo games have lived on in people's hearts. It really speaks to their legacy. Whatever legacy that is. Now to draw Azuki. Be drawing her second outfit, since that's the outfit I associate with her most. Gun Azuki. Yeah, that's how you spell Mimika Morph. That's how you spell Mimika Morph. She has a really cool design. She's like this monster woman VTuber and stuff, and she really focuses on like her speciality is like investigating horror movies and stuff and reviewing them. And that sort of thing. She's like this really cool, beautiful monster woman. I love her design, is what I'm saying. If you like body horror and stuff, she's definitely a VTuber worth checking out. She's really good. She's really good. I love her. Oh wait, I forgot to color in an aspect of Suisei. Where did I forget to color her in? She looks colored to me. Is there a B-tuber? I've seen a few pre-debut indie B-tubers. I've seen a few pre-debut B-themed VTubers. Hold on. Let me have a look at the screen. No, the screen is frozen. The screen is frozen. I did color it in. Hold on. Let me just mirror the screen again. But you know, to jog my memory again, I do remember seeing a few English VTubers who were who were themed after bees. So I don't think it's unusual. I've definitely seen, you know, a lot of insect VTubers, like ones that were based after Luna moths. Those who are based after like different kinds of moths. I've seen one based after like that one honey maple moth or something like that, the rosy maple moth. So I've seen a few moth VTubers and stuff. So yeah, that's, you know, that's definitely happening. Yeah. I've definitely seen those kinds of, VTubers. I haven't seen a, Shrek VTuber, but what I have seen is, like, a, what is it? I have seen a, orc VTuber who liked imitating Warhammer orcs and stuff, so that's a thing. I feel like sooner or later we might get an ogre VTuber. I've also seen, like, goblin VTubers too, so I really just think it's a, matter of time. It's a matter of time before we come to that part of, VTubing. We've only got a matter of time. Yeah. Yeah. Need to just color in her coat. Like so. And then we'll go from there. So, oh, right. So I know that one of you asked me about, like, what I thought about ASCII's, third design and stuff, and, you know, can I, let a little bit of honesty seep through? Can I be a bit honest? I'm not as big of a fan of her, third design as I am of, like, her, I'm not as big of a fan of her, third design as I am of her second and first design. I mean, I'm not super fond of her first design either. I think her second design is easily her strongest. But I just feel like the, third design makes her just kind of more... How do I put it? It feels just makes her kind of look like just kind of like a typical idol and stuff. She doesn't really have the kind of glamorous superstar look that she has in, like, her other designs, like the kind of futuristic superstar look that she has in her other incarnations. Like, she just feels like just more of a typical idol there. So, yeah, I can't say I'm personally a huge fan of her new look. But at the same time, you know, no, I'm happy that she is getting a new look still, and I'm happy that she's finding success and, you know, finding success and having fun with all the, new memes being made about her and stuff. So, yeah, that's, yeah, those are my feelings. Those are my feelings on, the new ASCII, really. I feel like her second design works the best because it feels kind of like, you know, she's more of a, pop star. It feels like she's a pop star. Like, one of the idols you'd find, back, like an idol you'd find in America and stuff, which I find is, you know, interesting. It makes her feel like I mean, I don't know if this is the best comparison for it, but it makes her feel like a star like, Lady Gaga or something like that. Someone with a very kind of, modern, futuristic look. And I like that more, because it gave her more of a unique identity, whereas this third look makes her just more like a typical idol. And I'm not as big of a, fan of that. I'll just say that, I guess. Her first design, for me, I mean, while we're on the topic of ASCII's designs and stuff, her first design isn't one I'm really a super fan of either, but more because, like, it just looks kind of impractical, and I don't... I mean, I appreciate that they're going for something unique, but I just, you know, I personally just don't really vibe with it, I guess. It's okay if you do, though. Like, it's cool if you do, though. Like, I'm not super picky about this stuff. This is just, my own personal take on, like, her outfits and what I think are best. But, you know, I'm just happy that she's being able to join in the whole meme fun of, Hololive and stuff. Yeah. Guess that's what I'll say. Let me just, oops. Let me just finish coloring in, her, oops. Maybe this should be, this color? just put a color here, put that here. Alright, I feel like I'm gonna have to change Aski's skin tone a bit. I might need to make... I kind of want to make it a little bit darker, because I feel like her, currently doesn't reflect her skin tone very well. Yeah. Hi, Frank. Thanks for coming along to the stream. Glad to see you here. Yeah. So this is kind of the skin tone I always imagined her at, from just based on her second outfit and stuff. I always imagined that, I mean, it's more obvious with Flare, but I always imagined that she and Flare had a slightly darker skin tone than most of the other Hololive members. Yeah. So that's where I'm putting her. Next up, we got Yozora Mel. Yozora Mel. Media. Yozora Mel. Boom, boom. Everyone's favorite vampire. To be honest, I haven't really seen a lot of her streams. I haven't seen a lot of her streams much. She seems to be pretty shy on a lot of, you know, Hololive stuff. We don't really get to see a lot of her. I wonder why. It's a shame because she has a really cute design, and I love her catchphrase too. Concapu! She's very cute. I like. She's a very cute vampire girl. Yeah. My feelings on the side project of Hololive, on Hololive's side projects like alternative and metaverse. I haven't seen I mean, the metaverse seems to be early in development, so I can't really say much on how I feel about it yet, but I'm excited about alternative. It looks really promising. I think, like, you know, a lot of the, I'm really interested to see where they're gonna go with this, like, in terms of storylines and stuff, how the, members are gonna be involved. The animated PV in of itself was really cool, and it was nice to see, Callie. It was nice to see Callie sing along with it, too. She's, you know, it's really cool to see her just get super involved in all the different projects, of Hololive. She's such a hard worker, my god. Yeah, sure, Gyro. What's the suggestion you'd like to make for my art? Also, yeah, I do love that alternative is kind of like a fantasy setting. It means that they're really allowed to go ham with the supernatural aspects of Hololive, like, you know, the fact that, I don't know, Risha is a necromancer, or that Kanata is an angel, that sort of thing. I think that's really cool, and, you know, I'm excited to see what they're gonna do. They're gonna do that. Also, yeah, no, I will put, yeah, that's definitely something I have planned for the later stages of the project, of this, drawing. When I'm done with, like, coloring and shading all the characters and stuff, I'm definitely gonna, you know, put the, names and, generations of the character on this picture, just to, you know, get everyone, generation, just like and I'm planning to put like the generations and the names in this drawing, just to like make sure that everyone can see like where their favorite is, where their Oshi is, and they can just like be like, oh, my Oshi is there, and retweet it for their Oshi. Yeah. Okay, can I pen over the Polka and Luna? Yes, I will. My computer is beginning to run low on battery, so I will do this right here. So this is how I drew Polka and Luna. It's a good thing that they're quite close to one another. Right here. Right here. Yeah, so here's Polka and Luna and how I rendered them. I'm gonna be fixing them up later, I think. Yeah. Back to Mel. Yay. It's not just JP, like right here. I drew everyone here. So I did all of JP, I did both generations of Indonesia, I did Holo-en, and then I did Holo-Stars. So really, everyone is here. Yeah. When I said everyone in Hololive, I meant what I said. Yeah. I was perfectly serious about what I said. Yeah. Why is drawing intricate details on Chibi so hard? This week on things that will probably need fixing from me later. Wrong color. Yoshi is there. Well, I mean, if you want Yoshi to be there, I could draw him. Just not right now, I guess. We can't forget our famous tax evader. Let me just fix right here. I'm about to do what's called a pro gamer move. Draws everyone in Hololive. I'm really glad that you know, Mel is collabing. I'm really glad to hear that Mel is collabing with everyone lately, though. I feel like she deserves to be more out in the open. She's really cute. I love her. I mean, I keep on saying that about, like, every Hololive member, but I think there's just something to love in, like, every Hololive member. They're all so cool. I like them a lot. Is what I'm trying to say. Remy, it would be pretty cool, honestly, if you did become a member of Hololive. It would legitimately be super cool. World's first... I mean, you wouldn't be the first Scottish VTuber. I've seen quite a few Scottish VTubers, but you would definitely be a really interesting addition to the Hololive cast. I could definitely say that. Today we are going to be talking about Warhammer. Toolbar is kind of overlapping with the chat box. Oh shit! I just realized! Hold on, let me just tweak that. And now I just realized that I've been blocked the entire time. Hold on. Let me just move this. There we go. There you go. Yeah. There we go. Perfect. We've got it. Mel is basically done. And next we've I think this will be the last one I'll be coloring in for today, but next we got Shirakami Fubuki. Everyone loves Fubuki, everyone's best friend. Alright, let me just pull up a ref of Fubuki. Her song Save Fanfare is really catchy. I've been playing it a lot in Muse Dash, and it's really, and the beat map is like super fun. She's really cute. Yay! Woo! 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 Kong kong! Woo! No, I'm singing, I'm singing, what is it? I'm singing, I'm humming Save Fanfare, which is one of her character songs. It was ported to, Muse Dash, which is a rhythm game I play sometimes a while ago, and, you know, that's mainly how I knew of it and knew of her work. Yeah. From what I've gathered of Fubuki's stream, she seems to be like a pretty wholesome. She seems to be a pretty wholesome VTuber, like just kind of like a general. She gives off similar airs to me that Gorgura does, like in the sense that like her content can generally be enjoyed by everyone and stuff. Like she's a good all-rounder, and I think that's what, you know, makes her so popular as a member of Hololive. That everyone just really enjoys her presence. Like she's very sweet, she's very nice, and she's just, you know, she just is very fun. She's just very fun and cute. Yeah. She's just a general good vibe VTuber. Do I think Darude could be a VTuber? Well, does he have the charisma to stream for several days a week under the guise of a cute anime person and avatar? If yes, then yeah, he could feasibly become a VTuber. Anyone can become a VTuber. It's a question, but I guess what separates the wheat from the chaff, so to speak, is, you know, whether you have the motivation to you know, do it for a long period of time, I suppose. The cat lawyer should be a VTuber. こんにちは。Good afternoon と私はGo の私はGo の制服ライブが大好きです。見てますか？ありがとう。すまない。すまない。わかりません。わからない。私の日本語は私の日本語はちょっとシンプル。すみません。 I don't know whether it's spam or not. I'm gonna probably put this through a DeepL later and see what the consensus is. It's not a new it's, you know, by the way, speaking Japanese is not a new skill for me. I'm just kind of speaking the little bit I know from what I've picked up from like reading anime and translating a bunch of doujin and translating some doujin and stuff. Really, you know, language speaking for me is more you know, I'm better at speaking like French and Chinese than I am speaking of Japanese. But then again, Japanese is one of the languages I really want to learn properly. So I don't know, that may change in the future. That may change. Yeah. Reading animes and watching the mangoes. So yeah, this is where I think I'll leave the drawing here for now. So I think, you know, later today I'm gonna try and continue finishing the first 3 generations of Hololive, get their flats done and something, and then you know, and then I think tomorrow I'll try and get the other generations done, and I think, you know, gradually I hope to get this released soon, eventually. Yeah, it's gonna take a while, but you know, I believe in myself. I have faith that I will be able to finish it. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, thank you so much for coming along to my stream, and I hope to release this picture sooner rather than later. Yeah. So thank you all for coming along, and I hope you really enjoyed watching me work on this piece, however slowly. Yeah. So I hope you all have a really good evening, and I'm going to, you know, and thank you so much. Bye-bye. Auf Wiedersehen.